Astrology, we have very important festival coming up in India, okay, Holi. And as children, we only know how to play Holi by watching the movie Sholay. Holi hai, you know. But before Holi comes, Holi Dahan, where we have the fire in the night time and all that. Okay. And we offer things in the fire. What is important is the story of the Holika Demoness. Okay. And that Ruchiji will tell you the story. Okay. And how Lord Vishnu protects his bhakt, his devotee. Bhakt means devotee. Okay. I look at over the years I have seen, I still remember my late friend Anita Kandpur telling me so many remedies to be done, offering so many things, rotate this around your head and offer it, etc. and all that. Some are for Vastu Dosh in the Facebook group. We have shared all those things and all that. Okay. Some are to protect yourself against negative forces. The whole story of Holika is all about, okay, the evil to be suppressed and the good part of the energy. This, there are some remedies and it sometimes borders on Tantra. Tantra is not a good thing or bad thing. Okay. Tantra is like a technology. If you use it negatively, okay, it can harm. Okay. One very important part, okay, is sometimes in the time in the evening time, many people in many societies I have seen, okay, they do not follow the muhurta, the Bhadra part, okay, which Devi Chandji will explain. Okay, is where you need to be cautious. I think so. Devichan ji can correct me. 11:26 or 11:45 is the Muhurat. Till next day, it goes till 12:30 a.m. or something. That part Devichan ji will give. Okay. What I have found always in our Sanatan Dharma, there is something called a universal remedy. Understanding the essence of why a festival is being done is very important for us. And when you tap into the universal consciousness, okay, you go beyond the Madarika Tamasha kind of rituals that we blindly follow. Okay. Understanding the rituals. Okay. Vinayak has been doing a lot of effort in the last few years, I have seen, in explaining the rituals, the philosophy of the rituals. Okay. The danger is many a times to get caught up, okay, in the philosophy, okay, and not maintain a practical balance. What we can do, one very universal ritual, is to pray to the universal energy, is to destroy the enemy within, is to destroy our six weaknesses, the six shadritus. Once you master your six weaknesses, karma automatically gets correct. It's impossible to master, there is no doubt about that. Even rishis have found it difficult. But even if we get a 10% improvement in mastering the six weaknesses, which is more greed, okay, lust, anger. If we do that, imagine if you control anger. Very simple thing. Pranayama is very good for controlling. If you control your anger, at least in a year, 30, 40,000 negative events you have eradicated. So that enemy within is what, that weakness we have to visualize and offer it in the holy fire. There are many rituals where it is to control the enemy or something like that. What if you are in, say, we have some foreigners here, they don't know these rituals. So we just pray that the enmity is destroyed, not enemy. Enmity is destroyed. So there we are cutting the karma off and balancing it. I hope I can make my point crystal clear. Because I always believe God understands all languages. That is something I remember it came to me automatically when I got the most holy book, Durga Saptashati, from C.S. Patel Sahab after he died. That was the book I took from this whole pile of libraries and nadis and everything. I just took that. And when I started reading it in English, automatically my body started rotating. And I realized Mother understands all languages. So the universal energy understands very important thing, forgiveness and repentance. That itself is the biggest remedy. These two things. Anyways, over to you, Ruchiji. And I would like everybody to share the rituals that comes. We have Poonamji, she represents the whole Jain community, Marwadi community, Gujarati community. She's from Bombay. So anybody who's from Bombay is automatically Maharashtrian, Gujarati, because there's a lot of Gujarati population and all that. Right? So they have all these secret remedies for money. Yeah? So you got to give all this, secret remedies for money. Of course, we expect the same from Vinayak and from Devi Chandji. They belong to Karnataka. Okay. So I hear all the ministers in Karnataka are very, very rich. So we'll definitely get some nice remedies. Okay. But remember, wanting money for your normal needs and wanting obsessive money, then all your rituals in one lifetime, all your mantras in one lifetime can lead you into a trap of greed. And there is no end to greed. There is no upay for greed. So greed leads you towards more karmas. So let us have a balance. Let us burn our negativities. Let us burn our negativities. It's like the cancer cells. That's a negative cell. So let us burn our negativities. All over to you, Ruchi Ben.
Thank you so much, sir. And good evening, everybody. So, good evening, Devi Chandraji. Good evening, Vinayak, sir. And let's start with, you want to start with the story first?
Yes.
Yeah, let's start with the story first and let's see how Holika, Dahan, why is it celebrated? So this story is, I think, especially about the North because it is said Hiranyakashipu was the demon king who wanted immortality. So he was very proud of himself. So he prayed to Lord Brahma and Lord Brahma gave him a boon saying that nobody can kill you. You will not perish during the day. He gave him 5 boons. And he said, you will not die at the hand of any creature, or you will not perish during the day and or during the night, not on the ground, not in the sky, and you will have never-ending power. No man or animal, no dev, no asur, nobody can kill you, and no weapon will be able to kill you. And so Hiranyakashipu became even more, his ego got super inflated and he became even more strong. And he said, he proclaimed, everybody worship me like a god now. Nobody can kill me. I am an immortal and I am God. So now everybody worship me. and he proclaimed that. But in his own house, his own son, Prahalad, was a Vishnu Bhakt. He used to pray to Lord Vishnu, and he was a staunch devotee of Lord Vishnu right from childhood. Right from very early childhood, he was a very staunch devotee of Lord Vishnu. So, of course, when Hiranyakashipu told him that you worship me, he refused because he said, I will only worship Lord Vishnu. And so that really angered Hiranyakashipu, and he tried various means to kill him, didn't succeed in any one of them. And then he talked to his sister, whose name was Holika. He talked to his sister. She was also a demoness, and she had been given a boon by Lord Brahma also, which was a shawl that if she wears it, no fire will be able to touch her. She'll never burn. So as long as she's wearing that shawl. So Holika told her brother that I'll sit in the fire with Prahlad and I'll wear that shawl, so I will not die and Prahlad will get burnt in the fire. So that was decided, and on this day, so on the the night before the Purnima, it was decided, and a big pyre was made, and with a seat on it and everything, and Holika went and sat on it, and she called Prahlad, come sit in my lap. Prahlad was, of course, very young then. So Prahlad went and he sat in her lap, and and they lit the fire. When they lit the fire, he immediately started praying to Lord Vishnu that you protect me. And Lord Vishnu, uh, a gust of wind came, which Lord Vishnu had sent. A gust of wind came, and the shawl, it flew from Holika onto Prahlad. So Prahlad got saved and Holika got burned. And this was the win of good over evil. So that is why Holika Dahan is celebrated. But there are a lot more stories, you might have heard that even with Lord Krishna, Putna the Rakshasi, if you have heard of that story, Putna the Rakshasi is said to have, Lord Krishna killed her on this day itself. So that is another story which is associated with Holika Dahan. And then there is also yet another story, which is of Kamdev and Lord Shiva. That Lord Shiva, when he and Sati went to Daksh, and when Daksh had that big yagya, and he humiliated Lord Shiva in it, and Sati took that self-immolation. She took the Sati. She became a Sati. So she gave up her life. Lord Shiva, he became really upset, and he went into penance, and he went into meditation. And in the meantime, Sati was born as Parvati. And but Lord Shiva was not going to open his eyes. And it was said that Tarakasur, the Rakshas, the demon, could only be killed by the son of Shiva and Parvati. So all the gods went, they didn't know what to do. So they were discussing among themselves, and then they came up with this idea. And Kamdev was asked to go, and he's like Cupid. So he was asked to go and hit the arrow of love on Lord Shiva, and when he sees Parvati. So that is exactly what happened, that Parvati is there, and then Lord Shiva finally, after his meditation, has now opened his eyes, and the arrow hits him, and his behavior is changed, and he has fallen in love with Parvati. So he wonders, how could this happen to me? And then he sees Kamdev with his bow and arrow, and he realizes what has happened, and he burnt Kamdev with his gaze. Then, of course, Rati came and she apologized, and all the gods came and they apologized, and they said that it was only done so that, Tarakasur could be killed. And so he finally forgave Kamdev. But That is why Kamdev is also, the burning of Kamdev is also worshipped on Holika, the Hande. So these are a few stories. Then there's also the story of Dhundi Rakshasi. Dhundi Rakshasi, and this is the story of South, I think. Right, Vinayak sir? Devi Chandra ji.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I
Yes,
add something to this?
Please do, Devargo.
So, two things. One is, the lesser known fact is Hiranyakashipu is the
Yeah.
son of Rishi Kashyap and Diti,
Yeah.
of Diti and Aditi. So, Brahma is grandfather.
Grandfather.
So, Holika is his great grand, or
Ah.
Brahmaji is Holika's great grand. And talking about Shiva and Parvati story. So when she died,
Yeah.
he went into meditative state, and there
State,
was so
yeah.
much of heat generated. This is
Yeah.
very interesting for astrology students. There
Yeah.
was so much of heat generated that from the middle of his, that
The
portion of
third
his
eye.
eye,
The
a
third
drop
eye.
of, not third eye, just that region,
Ah.
a drop of sweat
Ah.
from that heat. And
Yeah.
that sweat was called Kunj
Was
or
called-
Mars. Mars, Kunja. It's in
Okay.
South India, they don't say Mars,
Ah.
Mangal.
Mangal. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but he was doing a penance, he was meditative, and he was well, he didn't have a wife then because his wife was dead.
Yeah.
So, Shiva had this is very interesting. When we do the Tarakatva, so
Yeah.
Shiva, this child was crying. It was just an infant, and Shiva's move boli well. Bhudev. South India, we have Sri Devi and Bhudevi sitting on either side of Lord Vishnu. So Bhudevi is the mother of Earth, is Mother Earth. So
Yeah.
Shiva, she opened his eyes and he said, I can't keep a child. I am a single guy and I have no home and I live, all this Nandi, Pingi and all that. There's no place to bring up a child. So you keep and you bring him. So she took Mars, Mangal, and she brought him up. But he was destined to be a Navagraha, one of the Navagraha.
Navagraha, yeah.
So when the time came, his mother said, now you have to leave. He said, Mother, I don't want to leave. He said, no, you have to go. It has been predestined. So he said, no, I don't want to leave you. So that's when she says, okay, I give you a boon that wherever you are, I will be there with you.
Yeah.
This is why land, when people say jiska mangal bhari usko land, this is the reason. And this comes from the Quran.
Yes. Even Shiva
So,
and Kamdev stories also from the Purans only. Thank
yes,
you,
yes.
Bhargav. This was actually very interesting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, and then there is, of course, Dhundi Rakshasi. And something, when you burn the fire, whatever, you're supposed to call on Dhundi Rakshasi. And you're supposed to, as you're taking rounds around the fire, the Holika Dahan fire, when you're taking rounds, you're supposed to call her and not use very good words. You're supposed to say things like, basically you use bad words and you call on her and then you tell her to end all your miseries and go away with that, and she's supposed to get very happy with the miseries, because her background story was that she had been given a boon, but the only thing that she would be ever scared of was children and their happiness and their loud noises. And you know how children are, especially on Holi, making a lot of noise, overexcited and screaming, shouting, laughter. So she was supposed to be only scared of that. Otherwise, misery was going to bring her happiness. So you are supposed to call on her and tell her that, okay, now you take my miseries away. and she's supposed to get happy, and she's supposed to take them away. So these are a few stories associated with Holika Dahan, which is very, very interesting. But then let's start some remedies, what you've all come for, what you've all been waiting for. Let's start with that. Vinayak sir, over to you first.
No, I think we should invite David Chandji first, because that translation is also needed. Okay, तो session will be lengthy, I think. So David Chandji, आप ready हैं तो फिर start कर सकते हैं आपके साथ.
And Devi Chandji's topic is very interesting because it is how to get rid of your previous birth's debts. So it's a very interesting, and I think everybody should take notes. I know that I am definitely going to be taking notes. I am sitting with my book and pen to take down notes for today. So yeah, this is a very, 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 very interesting topic. So take your books out, guys. Start taking notes. Devi Chandji, आइए. नमस्कार.
नमस्ते नमस्ते जी. देखो, होली का तो सबको टाइमिंग भी पता रहेगा, फिर मैं सिर्फ भद्रा का बोल देता हूँ. रात को 11:38 का टाइम है, 28 मिनट का मुंबई और पुणे महाराष्ट्र में का. बाकी जो शहरों में उनके हिसाब से वो टाइम जोन आ जाता है. उसके बाद ही होलिका दहन करना है. और होलिका दहन में मैंने बोला कि हमारे पूर्व जन्म के ऋण मुक्त. अभी हमारे को जो ऋण बोलते हैं, हम ऋणी हैं हम, तो कौन है हमारे पूर्व जन्म के ऋणी? हम किसके हैं हम ऋणी? कुंडली में अगर बहुत सारे ग्रह बलवान हो जाते हैं या उच्च के हो जाते हैं, वो व्यक्ति ऋण लेने के लिए आया है, तभी तो भोग भोगेगा सभी चीजों का. उसने पूर्व जन्म में बहुत कुछ दिया रहता है, तो इस जन्म में वो राजयोग लेके आता है कि हजारों लोगों को जिन हाथों से दिया रहता है, वही लोग हजारों लोगों से इनको अलग अलग रूप में इनकम में दे देते हैं.
देवीजन सर, देवीजन सर, मैम रुचि मैम, इसको ना इंग्लिश में भी ट्रांसलेट कर दीजिए.
हाँ, मैं सोच रही हूँ. पूनम, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Poonam, translate in English side by side, please.
Yeah, okay.
So the timing, first of all, the timing is, I checked the Panchang for Delhi at least. It's 11:26 to 12:30 a.m. on the night of 13th. But you will have to check your own cities for, whatever Panchang you people use. I use Drik Panchang. So you will have to use. But though Devi Chandji, the time he has said is, I think, 11:38. 28. Okay. So 11:28 to 12:30 roughly is the time for Holika Dahan. So 11:30 at night on the 13th till 12:30 in the morning, roughly an hour.
अभी मैं जो बता रहा था ऋण के बारे में, पूर्व जन्म के ऋण.
So, sir is talking about the ring that is of our past life ring.
Past life debts.
Past life debts. Sorry, guys. So, sir is talking about how we can rectify our past life debt.
ये डेप्थ में, ये जन्म में हमको कुंडली में तो दिखेगा कि जिसका राजयोग बना है वो पूर्व जन्म में बहुत लोगों को कुछ दिया है, तो इस जन्म में वो राजयोग बन के वो इस युग में हजारों लोगों से वो धन कमाता है या ऋण मुक्त हो जाता है. कई लोग दो तरह के ऋण मुक्त होते हैं, कई लोग देते हैं और कई लोग लेते हैं.
So, sir is saying that, those who have Rajyog in their Kundli in this Janam, okay, so it is because they must have done very good deeds in their past life. And they must have donated a lot. That is why they are enjoying the Raj Yoga in this lifetime.
अभी इसमें मुख्य जो ऋणी होते हैं हमारे, वो कौन है पता है आपको? पूर्व जन्म से आए हुए हम किसका ऋण चुकाने के लिए आए हैं या किसी का ऋण हम देने के लिए आए?
पितृ.
पितृ तो हमको दिखते नहीं ना. आज आपके सामने कौन है?
फैमिली
बहन भाई
मेंबर्स,
वगैरह।
ग्रह है, ग्रह, प्लैनेट्स।
पेरेंट्स, बच्चे,
सर योर पेरेंट्स, आवर
हस्बैंड, वाइफ,
पेरेंट्स।
फैमिली,
सन,
फैमिली,
फैमिली मेंबर्स।
फैमिली मेंबर्स, माता पिता, पत्नी, भाई बहन, बच्चे, फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी। हम इनको कुछ देने को तो आए हैं या ये हमको कुछ देने को आए हैं? ऋण चुकाने के लिए आए हैं कि ऋण लेने के लिए आए हैं?
So sir is saying that in this lifetime, whose debt are we come here? Whose debt are we come here in this lifetime to, what do we say?
To repay.
To repay. So
repay.
that is the closest relationship. That is our family members, be it your father, mother, friends, or siblings. So we've come in this
Spouse.
lifetime to repay the debt of
Yeah.
our closest relative. Either we are supposed to give them something or they are supposed to give us something. So basically it is something between them and us.
यानी हमको कुछ लेना है इनसे या देना है? अभी कुछ लोग सेवा करके सेवा लेते हैं, कई लोग धन कमा के धन देते हैं, धन लेते हैं। दोनों में ये बातें होती है, सेवा और धन।
So it is either way. It is either through kindness or through money. Either you do seva, that is either you help them, uplift them, or you do it through repaying money and or maybe working for them.
और इसके बाद जो मिलते हैं हमको पूर्वजन्म के जो कभी अचानक से कुछ हुआ रहता है, कहीं पे हम आते जाते लोग हमको धोखा भी देते हैं या हमारे लोग पैसा डुबा भी देते हैं मीठा बन के। वो रिलेशंस होते हैं, फ्रेंड्स होते हैं, पड़ोसी होते हैं और कोई बिना पहचान का भी रहता है जो हम उसको जानते भी नहीं है। ये सब पूर्व जन्म से बंधे हुए उस टाइम पे हमारे को वो आते हैं और कुछ लोग दे के जाते हैं, तो ग्राहक बन के दे के जाते हैं और लेके जाते हैं। तो कुछ सेवा करके कोई लोग लेके जाते हैं और कई लोग सेवा बिना किए भी लेके जाते हैं। ऐसे अलग-अलग ऋण हमारे पे रहते हैं।
So sir is saying that in our lifetime, either we serve people or we take their services. All right. So they can be our closest relative, or they can be our colleagues, or they can be our business partner, or they can be someone who is our client. Either they will give us something or they will take something from us. So whenever this thing of taking and giving back something is our rin, that is our debt of our lifetime.
तो मेरा ये कहना है कि जो भी चीज लाइफ में जो घटना घटती है उसको आप अगर दिमाग में नहीं लेके जो भी अपने करते हुए है, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है, उसको पूरी तरह से करते जाएंगे तो आपके ऋण मुक्त होते हैं।
Sir is saying that you should never take anything to your heart. You should just concentrate and you should just think that you are here to serve and finish your debt towards people who are utilizing you. You should not overthink about it, that why he or she is troubling you.
ज्यादा प्रेशर लेने का नहीं है। अपने को बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर लग रहा है तो हम इस होली के लिए उपाय देंगे उस प्रेशर को कैसे कम किया जाता है। और कुंडली में किसी के घर के अंदर पंच महापुरुष राजयोग वाला जन्म लेता है पंच महापुरुषों जो राजयोग बनते हैं या जो परिवर्तन के अच्छे योग बनते हैं या केंद्र त्रिकोण के जो अच्छे योग बनते हैं, जितने भी अच्छे योग जिनके बनते हैं ना, वो ऋण लेने के लिए आए हैं इस जन्म में।
So sir is saying that in our birth chart, if we have come with, Trikona Yoga, Raj Yoga, ya Panch Mahapurush Yoga, means in this lifetime, you all have come to get the service and not to repay. So you are come in this lifetime to enjoy the services from others.
और जिनके अंदर ऐसे योग नहीं रहते हैं, वो दूसरों को देने के लिए ज्यादा आए रहते हैं।
And those who do not have these yogas have come in this lifetime to give the services. That is, you are here to help people and to give services.
कई बार यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि हमारे मन के विरोध में जो देना पड़ता है, धन हो या सेवा, वो होता है हमारे पूर्व जन्म के बहुत ही हमने नकार दिया है, या हमने किसी चीज को इस जन्म में भी नकार दिया है, उसको हमको भरपाई करनी पड़ती है।
So sometimes we don't wish to give people, but we are forced to give it to people. So you have to understand that this is because of your past life karma, past life depth towards them, that you have to repay it. You like it or you do not like it.
तो इसके लिए अगर हमने हमारे कुंडली के अंदर अगर कुछ लिखा नहीं है राजयोग, हमको लेना नहीं लिखा है वहां पे कहीं पे, सिर्फ देना लिखा है, तो उस चीज को अगर दिल से देते जाते हैं तो उसमें आपके घर पे एक ऐसा राजयोग वाला संतान आएगा कि वो आप जो भी कर रहे हो वो सब उसके लिए छोड़ के जाएंगे आप।
So when you keep on giving selflessly in your lifetime, then you will get a child who will have all the good yogas which were missing in your birth chart. And he will become very lucky for your family, and he will give you all the things what you had always wished for.
ये सिंपल मेरा समझाने का था आज होली के दिन। तो हमको माता पिता, भाई बहन, पत्नी, संतान, और उसके बाद जो उनसे जुड़े हुए लोग, रिलेशन जो आते हुए, उसको हम बोलते हैं समाज। उसके बाद हमारा राष्ट्र। राष्ट्र में क्यों बोल रहा हूँ कि राष्ट्र के भी हम ऋणी रहते हैं। अगर इसकी ऋणी हम अगर नहीं करते हैं तो हमारा सूर्य बल वीक होता है। अगर समझो वृषभ से लेके तुला तक जिसका सूर्य जा रहा है वो कहीं ना कहीं राष्ट्र का ऋणी है, और वृश्चिक से लेके मेष तक जा रहा है वो सूर्य उसका पूर्व जन्म का अच्छा है, वो ऋणी नहीं है।
So those who have sun from Aries to Virgo, right, sir? Aries से
No,
Taurus
no,
to
no.
Taurus to
Taurus.
Libra.
from Taurus
Taurus to
to
Libra.
Libra.
Libra. So whenever you have your sun in from Taurus to Libra, means you are in depth towards the country you are staying in. And those who have sun from Scorpio to Aries, you are not in depth to the society.
ये सीक्वेंस वाइज में बताया मैंने। जो एरीज रहेगा वो टॉपर का रहेगा, और तुला का जो रहेगा, तो ये मेष राशि का जिसका रहेगा वो टॉपर एक्यूरेट आदमी रहेगा, पूर्व जन्म में जो राष्ट्र के लिए काम किया है। और जो तुला में जाएगा वो राष्ट्र के लिए कहीं ना कहीं उतना अच्छा काम नहीं किया, तो इसके लिए उसको ये जन्म में कोई भी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस को नहीं तोड़ेगा, गवर्नमेंट्स के यहाँ जहाँ पे लगे अपने मन को धोखा नहीं देगा, वो आदमी के सूर्य अच्छा बनता है।
So I will repeat again. Sir is saying that those who have sun from Vrishab Rashi to Tula Rashi are depth towards this nation, means they have to give service to the nation. And those who have sun from Scorpio to Aries do not have depth towards the nation because they have already served for the nation in the past life.
तो ये आपको
So you have to be very careful that where your sun is placed. If your sun is placed from Vrishab, that is from Taurus to Libra, so you have to do service towards the nation so that your sun becomes more good, more stronger.
राष्ट्र के लिए ही बल्कि नहीं, इनसे जो उच्च अधिकारी है उनसे, या उनसे जो घर में भी बड़े लोग हैं उनको रेस्पेक्टफुल्ली इनको बात करना है और उनकी बात को नहीं काटना है।
So you have to give respect, you have to pay respect to all the elders in your family, in your society and in your nation. In all, everybody, every elder.
अभी हम आ रहे हैं, अभी जो भी ग्रह होते हैं, अगर लग्न में पंचम में भाग्य में अगर स्त्री ग्रह बैठे तो स्त्री का दोष होता है, और पुरुष ग्रह बैठे तो पुरुष का दोष होता है, और पाप ग्रह रहे तो वो ज्यादा ही दोषी होता है। तो हमारे कर्म को वहां पे बदलना है। हमने स्त्री को दुखाया तो स्त्री लोगों को अच्छा करना है, पुरुष को दुखाया तो पुरुष लोगों को अच्छा करना है।
Sir, can you repeat again? Sorry.
Whenever we have female planets in 159 Trikon, then it is 3 dosh. Whenever we have Purush Graha in 159 Trikon, then it is Purush dosh. And whenever we have Pap Graha in 159, then it is very severe dosh. So depending upon the graha that is placed, we have to do good for such people.
Thank you.
तो अभी हम परिवार के ऋण को मुक्त करना है हमको, इन जो हमको माता पिता का सेवा करना है या धन से उनको सेवा करना है, या पत्नी की या पति को धन या सेवा, या बच्चों को धन या सेवा, उनसे हमारे तरफ से जितना हो सके, हमारा जन्म हुआ है तो हमारे तरफ से हमको उनको दे के छोड़ देना है। उधर से क्या मिलेगा ये एक्सपेक्टेशन रखने से हम लोग दुखी हो जाएंगे।
So we have to do for our families, be it your children, be it your spouse, or be it your parents. Just keep on doing, give services. Do not expect in return.
एक्सपेक्टेशन ज्यादा रखने से क्या होता है, वहाँ पे दुख होता है। हमने अपने हिसाब से जितना अच्छा किया है कर देने से हमारे मन में निर्मलता बढ़ जाती है।
Do not keep expectation, because if you keep expectation, you will get a heartbreak. You will not feel good, and then you will lose your nirmalta. But when you do not expect things, you will become more softer and more better person.
तो हमको अभी कभी कभी हमको परिवार को चलाने के लिए भी, खर्चा करने के लिए भी बहुत तकलीफ होती है। धन का तकलीफ होता है, कभी शरीर से हमको तकलीफ होता है। तो इन चीजों से हमको बचना है, कभी दुखी नहीं होना है। हमको निर्वाह करने के लिए जब तकलीफ आती है तो हम परिवार के लोगों के लिए ना, होलिका दहन के अंदर जो है, मैं ये रेमेडी दे रहा हूँ, घी का अर्पण करना चाहिए। तो जिससे परिवार के लोगों को सुख मिलेगा। जब परिवार के लोग सुखी होंगे तो हमारे कार्य में विघ्नता नहीं आएगी और हम यश की तरफ जाते हैं, और वही यश हमको क्या करेगा, घर के अंदर सुखी रखने के लिए हमको धन मिलता है और बुद्धि और ज्ञान भी मिलता है।
For family prosperity, for good education, for good gyan, that is education, and buddhi, you should do
Knowledge.
yeah, knowledge. You should donate ghee.
हाँ,
To
ये
whom, sir?
अगर आपके घर
Sir,
के अंदर
किसको
आपको
donate करना है?
ये डोनेट नहीं करना है, हमको घी को होलिका दहन में डालना है।
Okay, you have to offer ghee to the Holika Dahan.
संकल्प करना कि मेरे परिवार की सुरक्षा रक्षा करना है आपको, ऐसा बोल के आप उसमें दहन में डाल सकते हैं।
You have to intend, you have to put intention in the ghee that, protect my family, make it prosperous, healthy, wealthy, and then you have to offer the ghee in the Holika Dahan.
अभी इसमें क्या होता है, कई बार हमारे ही परिवार के लोग, अपने खास लोग रहते हैं, हमारे ही शत्रु बने रहते हैं उसमें।
Yeah, many times our family members are only our enemies, hidden enemies.
तो उनको हम बुरा भी नहीं कर सकते, तो हम उनको घी के साथ सफेद तिल का डालने का उसमें, तो वो लोग शांत हो जाएंगे और वो अपने काम के अंदर कार्यरत रहेंगे,
So if you
हमारे
know,
बारे में सोचेंगे नहीं।
so if you know someone in your family who is not wishing good for you or wishing ill for you, what you have to do is take ghee, that is take ghee, take some white sesame seeds, mix it, put your intention in it, and that they do not interrupt in your family matters and they stay away from it, and then offer it in the Holika Dahan.
और अभी जो ओपन शत्रु होते हैं, हमको मालूम है ये शत्रु ही है, उनके लिए सिर्फ काला तिल का आप अंदर डाल देंगे।
And those who are your open enemies, you know them, that they are your real enemies. You just take black sesame seeds, again put intention in them, and then offer it in the Holika Dahan.
और लास्ट को जो है ना, लक्ष्मी प्राप्ति के लिए मैं लास्ट टाइम भी बताया था, तो इस बार भी बता दूंगा कि लवंग को आप अगर डाल देंगे एक मुट्ठी भर से ज्यादा, तो आपके लक्ष्मी जी आपके घर में हमेशा के लिए अच्छे से समृद्ध होती रहेगी। ये चौथा है, लेकिन चारों एक ही बार में नहीं कर सकते। पहला इंटेंशन क्या है उसको कंप्लीट करो, फिर उसके बाद फिर अगले साल करो।
So sir has given a very good remedy for prosperity. He has said that take a handful of long. Okay.
Cloves.
Cloves, yeah, cloves. Take
Cloves.
and then I told cloves. take it, put your intention in it that I want to become I want to become wealthy and prosperous. Offer it into the Holika Dahan. But here a very important point sir has said, that you cannot do all the remedies together. You can just do one remedy in that year. Okay. If you are doing the cloves remedy, you cannot do the ghee and the sesmeka remedy. You cannot put everything in Holika Dahan wishing for everything. So in one season, you can do one remedy. Be careful with that. So think what you want and then you go ahead with the remedy. You cannot mix all the remedy.
बस इतना कह के मैं अपना सप्तर्षि को प्रणाम करता हूँ सभी।
देवी चंद्र जी, एक एक मेरी एक क्वेरी है वैसे।
थैंक यू।
मेरी एक क्वेरी है, वो है कि जैसे सब लोगों में होलिका दहन नहीं होता है, लेकिन अगर जैसे रेमेडीज हैं और कोई करना चाह रहा है, उसका कोई तरीका या उपाय होता है क्या?
देखो, होलिका दहन में क्या होता है कि एक छोटा सा पत्थर रखते हैं खड्डा खोद के, फिर उसके ऊपर सभी चीजें जो अग्निदान के लिए चाहिए वो चीज डाल के आप घर में छोटा सा, क्योंकि होलिका को घर के अंदर नहीं जलाते, इसलिए घर के अंदर न जला के अगर आप टेरिस्ट में रहते हैं या बिल्डिंग में रहते हैं,
हाँ,
फ्लैट
वही,
में
अगर
रहते हैं,
फ्लैट में रहते हैं,
फ्लैट
हाँ,
में रहते हैं तो फ्लैट के अंदर आपका खिड़की के बाहर कोई एरिया रहेगा,
बालकनी में,
हाँ बालकनी में करेंगे
हाँ,
तो चले,
उस
इनसाइड नहीं,
बालकनी में, हाँ। So what
छोटा
if
सा रहना
someone
चाहिए।
हाँ, so what happens is that if you actually a lot of people don't celebrate Holika Dahan per se, and but how do they do this remedy? So they can do it in their, if you're living in a flat, or if you're living in a house. If you're living in a house, do it out on the road. But if you're living in a flat, then you can do it in your balcony. And what my suggestion in that would be that take a big bowl, or don't do it on the ground, because obviously you can't burn your balcony. So take a big bowl, or if you have in your temple, if you have I don't know what it's called in Hindi per se, but it's where you
Havan Kund.
it's like a havan. If you have a havan kund, either a havan kund, or even if you have a it's a dhanuchi. It's called a dhanuchi. It's either copper or it's made of mud, the clay. It's made of clay, so you can get it on Amazon also. So if you can use that also along with that. If you don't have anything at all, any of these, then just use something which is clean from a plate or something you can use. And I don't know, but on Blinkit these days you get pretty much everything. You can get cow dung cakes, and you can get mango wood. You can get everything. So you can just buy from there, and you can do it at home yourself. Even if as a family you don't do it, I know that because I'm married into a Bengali family. And actually, even when I was very little, I have heard of the story of Prahlad, and I was always very as a child I was very interested in the story always. And for me it was a big thing, but we never burned Holika, neither in my house, neither in my in-laws house. In Bengalis I don't think we have Holika, but these are remedies that I want to do.
भक्त
So how do
प्रहलाद
you
का
do it? हाँ जी, देवी
भक्त
चंद।
प्रहलाद का आप जो बता रहे थे,
हाँ
हिरण्यकश्यप को जो दो भाई है, वो एक्चुअली
हाँ
क्या है, मधु और कैटभ बोल के विष्णु के कान में से निकले हुए दो राक्षस
हाँ,
रहते हैं,
अच्छा,
उनकी ही तीसरी या दूसरा कुछ अवतार है ये, और उनको
हाँ
मुक्ति प्रदान करने के लिए वहां पे विष्णु जी आके फिर उनका वध करते हैं।
हाँ, नरसिम्हा।
इसलिए कोई भी ऋण होता है ना, उसको मुक्त करना ही पड़ता है हमको, इसका मीनिंग यहाँ
हाँ
पे ये भी पॉइंट होता है।
हाँ
और ये जो हवन अगर सच में होली कहाँ पे बनती है ना, वहां पे जाके अगर आप उसको सच में वहां पे करेंगे तो ज्यादा बेटर है, जो
हाँ, बट
फ्लैट
वो
में
तो
अगर
फिर
करेंगे।
किसी और की हो जाती है ना, जैसे
हाँ चलेगा चलेगा, फिर भी
अच्छा,
चलेगा। कोई
So
इश्यू नहीं।
even if your neighbors are doing it, it's okay. You can go over there and you can do your remedies even if you want.
हाँ, और उसमें 7 फेरे मारेंगे तो और उसमें बल ज्यादा मिलेगा।
Okay, so also take 7 rounds of that fire. So
मैडम एक क्वेश्चन पूछूं मैं?
हाँ
हाँ,
मैडम ये जो घी का उपाय है या तिल का उपाय है या लौंग का उपाय है, तो तिल और लौंग को घी में मिलाना है कि अलग अलग करना है?
It first of all you can do only one of them. These were 4 separate remedies shared by Sir. You can only do any one. The clarified butter for for foreigners over here. It's clarified butter, what we call ghee in Hindi. That is you make your sankalp, but that is for happiness at home, for peace
अगर
and
मेरे को
happiness at home.
अगर मेरे को
Wait.
खाली लौंग का करना है तो मैं
That's what I'm
घी
coming to.
नहीं
That's what
डालूंगा
I'm
उसमें?
saying. No, you don't have to put ghee then. That's what I'm saying. So that is one remedy. Ghee was one remedy. Second remedy was that if you have hidden enemies and you want to, you want them to stop casting it's like a nazar dosh. You want them to stop casting that on you. What do? So you use the white till, only white till, no ghee now, only white till, and you
घी
put
के
a
साथ
fistful.
Ma'am, along with ghee, right? It is along with
With ghee, she said. He said with ghee.
अच्छा देवीचंद जी with घी के साथ करना है तिल?
Yes, it
घी
was
के
with
साथ
ghee.
में सफेद तिल डालना है। वो जो परिवार के अपने हैं लेकिन अपने से
Okay.
विरोध कर रहे हैं।
The hidden enemies in the
So the
family.
hidden enemies within the family.
Within the
For
family.
that you mix till with the ghee and then offer it in the Holika Dahan.
हाँ,
Okay.
और ओनली
Then
जो हिडन है पूरे ही अपने को नहीं है, जिससे लिंक नहीं है हमारा, कोई भी हो सकता है।
He has put that in the message, so everybody can just note it down.
and then black sesame seeds or black till for your known enemies, the ones they are your enemies.
along with the clove. मैंने मतलब सबको घी में मिलाना है?
नहीं नहीं,
No.
लौंग को तो घी में नहीं मिलाना ना देवीचंद जी,
लौंग को भी नहीं मिलाना है, ना ही
और
काले तिल को मिलाना
काले
है।
तिल। हाँ, सो
हमने
ब्लैक
सफेद
सेसमे
लौंग और
एक
काले
मैं
तिल।
बताता हूँ क्यों मैं सफेद तिल और घी को बोला कि हमारे परिवार के लोग हैं, हमको उनसे
ओहो
अलग भी नहीं होना है।
ओहो
it's it's
जैसे
like
जैसे क्या
nothing
होता है,
bad should
भाई है,
happen to them and nothing bad should happen to me.
भाई
It's
है,
I have a
बहन है।
question, please.
हाँ,
अगर शत्रु, ये गुप्त शत्रु अगर अपने परिवार के नहीं हुए
तो काला तिल, ओनली काला तिल। और अपने
घी नहीं।
शत्रु नहीं है वो लोग, लेकिन हमको शत्रु समझ रहे हैं।
अच्छा,
अभी क्या होता है, कोई बेटा बाप को भी गलत समझता है, भाई भाई को गलत समझता है, भाई बहन को गलत समझता है, पति पत्नी को गलत समझता है, बाप बेटे को गलत समझता है।
So
उस टाइम
basically, sir is saying that it is for misunderstandings. If
हाँ,
there are misunderstandings between the family members,
अंडरस्टैंडिंग आप बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन कभी कभी शत्रु भी बन जाते हो लोग।
हाँ, yes.
It's like, I'll tell you what it is like, father and son not getting along with each other. You know how it is at times that the father and the son, they're fighting a lot in the house. So
Right.
what will you do then? You can use the white till and the ghee, mix it up and do it for peace and happiness at home. Okay. But with cloves and with black sesame seeds, do not use ghee, because ghee is specific for family members only. So only for the people that are within your family. Okay, sometimes it happens that, I don't know if you see Insta reels and all, but then you know that there is a Kaleshi, Chachi and stuff like that, or a Bua. And that's all, it's a joke. It's an Instagram thing. So, you have relatives, but then they are your family members. So you will use, and you're not breaking up with them. It's not a breakup. So you're going to use ghee. Nothing bad happens to them, but please stop looking at me by using that white till, you're like, okay, now I'm invisible to you. I'm not there. So don't cast your evil eye on me. And then let's just, you stay happy. Let me also be happy now. It's like that.
Yes,
Ruchi
very
ma'am,
well
I had a
explained,
doubt.
Ruchi.
Yes.
Ma'am, sir gave us 4 things: ghee, white
Yeah.
sesame, black sesame, and cloves.
Yeah.
and ghee is to be used. And out of the three, that is the white sesame, black, and clove.
No, Disha. Again, this is something that I've been trying to explain again and again. Please understand, these are 4 separate remedies. This year, you can do only one. Then
Only
next
ghee
year,
is
you
for the
can do
safety of the family.
only one this year. You can do maximum what you can do is you can do the first and the second together, which is ghee and white sesame seeds together. That's it. Black till, if you are planning to do, you cannot do ghee and white sesame seeds or cloves. If you are planning to do cloves, then you cannot do the ghee, white sesame seeds,
And the black.
black
Okay.
sesame seeds. You
Got it.
cannot do those.
Right.
Any one remedy. Okay. Only ghee and white till is something that you can do together because those are enemies within the family.
Okay. Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Madam, for the black sesame, what you have to do?
Again, you take a fistful of black sesame and you put it in the Holika Dahan fire.
That's all. We need to give.
And if you see, those are for known enemies. So if you know someone is your enemy, not your relative, but you know someone is your enemy, then you can take their name, put the intention that, let his basically nazar, that let that not come on me anymore.
No, that means we have to only give black sesame in the thing, nothing else.
Yeah. No.
For unknown enemy also, he says.
मैं एक बात बताऊंगा. हेलो.
हाँ जी देवीचंद जी बताइए ना.
शत्रु जो है ना, शत्रु कैसे बनते हैं, पहली बात ध्यान में रखो. हमारे कुछ विचार होते हैं, उन विचारों से भिड़ने वाला विचार या हमारे कर्मों को आगे नहीं जाने के लिए जो रुकावटें पैदा कर रहा है, वो हमारा शत्रु हम समझते हैं. अभी उसके हिसाब से वो लगता है कि हमारे विचार उसके लिए अच्छे नहीं है, तो उसको लगता है कि उसके शत्रु हम हैं. तो ये शत्रु की जो दोनों के अंदर द्वंद्व चलती है, यहाँ पे हम होलिका दहन में जब इन चीज़ों को दलाते हैं, तो वो जो हमारा आप आज वीडियो से आप देख रहे हैं हमको या कॉल पे बात कर रहे सुन रहे हैं, तो कहीं न कहीं एनर्जी कहीं न कहीं काम कर रही है. तो जैसे ही आप ये दहन करते हैं, तो उसकी एनर्जी जाके उस व्यक्ति के अंदर के और आपके व्यक्ति के दोनों के अंदर के जो सामंजस्यों को दूर करके उसके लक्ष्य की तरफ उसको जाने देगा और आपके लक्ष्य की तरफ आपको जाने देगा, तो आपके जो है काम में सफलता ज़्यादा मिलती है.
So what Devi Chand ji is saying for the people who did not understand is that when we have enemies, it's like a clash. So when we put these seeds in, the intention becomes that this bond that has been created between the two of you, your enemy and you, that will break, and he will go forward in his life and you will go forward in your life. Because basically when they are these enemies, what they are doing is they are creating hurdles in your way and things are not progressing as they should in your life. So that is what will break, and he will happily go on his path and you happily go on yours by doing these remedies. देवी चंद जी एक बात और बताइए कि जो ये है कि अगले दिन सुबह जाकर के राख लेकर के आने की बात होती है,
वो तो मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी बताया था, वापस वही बताने में ये हो जाता है. लास्ट की वीडियो आप चेक कर लीजिए, उसमें लास्ट ईयर भी है, उसके पहले के भी वीडियो भी है होलिका दहन के लिए. वही रिपीट करने में मजा नहीं है. तो आप ये करते हो जो बताया हो. आपको और जानकारी चाहिए तो पीछे की वीडियो देख लीजिए.
Yeah, so that video is already on the YouTube, so you can go and search, you'll find it.
और विनायक जी.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Devi Chand
हाँ
ji.
सर, नमस्कार.
नमस्कार सर.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you.
चलो.
क्वेश्चन था.
sir.
हाँ बोलिए.
So we can do one thing, like maybe Ruchi ji or Poonam ji can search that video and post it in the Zoom chat section.
Yes, sir.
वो लास्ट ईयर का वीडियो है, अच्छा वीडियो है सर का, तो वो मिल जाएगा आपको.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था सर. टाइम के कारण हमारे यहाँ पर कम्युनिटी में मतलब जैसे समाज के अंदर ही होलिका दहन किया जाता है, तो उसमें वो जो टाइमिंग होता है वो टाइमिंग 9 के आसपास होता है शाम को. आपने बताया 11:30 से 12:30 का, मतलब तो
11:30 बजे तो भद्रा है ना, तो भद्रा में होलिका दहन नहीं करते हैं।
हाँ वो बात ठीक है सर। तो अब उनको कैसे समझाएं, समाज है पूरा वो कैसे करें?
सोसाइटी में देखो अभी जो आपको क्या करना है, फिर आपको 11:30 बजे जाके जो हमने उपाय बताया वो कर दो।
राइट सर, राइट सर।
दुनिया कैसे चल रही है उसको तो नहीं रोक सकते, हम कैसे चल रहे हैं हमारे पे।
धन्यवाद सर।
Okay, so we will take 3 more questions quickly. Okay, then next speaker is also waiting. Vikas ji, yes.
नमस्कार सर। मेरा छोटा सा क्वेश्चन ये था देवी चंद सर से कि जैसे हमारे फैमिली ट्रेडिशन में क्या होता है, होलिका दहन जैसे नॉर्मली एक रात को पहले होता है वो होता है, ठीक है। उस दिन हम जाके अपना थोड़ा सा पूजा करते हैं। नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग में हम क्या करते हैं, हम परिक्रमा करके उनमें अपना जो गेहूं की बालियां होते हैं उनको बर्न करके उसमें दाने डालते हैं। 7 परिक्रमा करके एक फिर रिवर्स करते हैं, 8 टोटल करते हैं। उसके बाद हम क्या करते हैं, एक बड़ा सा लोहे का, जिसको बोलते हैं हलवाई लोग यूज करते हैं पूरी वगैरह तलने के लिए, उस तरह का एक हम
घर
साथ लेकर जाते हैं। उसमें से जो उसमें काऊ डंग केक से जो भी वुडेड होती है, जो बर्न होके रखी होती है, उसमें से हम कुछ पोर्शन उसको निकाल के लेके आते हैं घर में अपने। और घर में हमारा एक छोटा सा एक पोर्शन सेंटर में हम बना के रखते हैं, कुछ वाली भाई अपने गाँव के, सॉरी, काऊ डंग केक्स का। उसके ऊपर उसको डाल के उसको बंद करते हैं। देन हम घर में फीमेल मेंबर के साथ वहाँ पे भी अपना सेम सिस्टम फॉलो करते हैं। तो जो अभी सर ने कहा है कि घर में ये चीज़ नहीं करनी चाहिए, तो मुझे ये जानना, मुझे नहीं पता इसका रीज़न क्या है कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है हमारे यहाँ। शायद इस बार पूछूंगा, अभी ये क्वेश्चन आया है तो।
नहीं,
पर सर से
होलिका दहन
जानना
तो
चाहेंगे
बाहर
इसका
ही
क्या
होती है ना,
ओपिनियन है।
होलिका दहन तो बाहर ही होती है।
जी, पर उसको उससे उसके जले हुए पोर्शन से कुछ पार्ट लाके हम घर में दोबारा बंद करते हैं मॉर्निंग में।
वो तो वो अलग बात हो,
गोवर्धन पूजा में कुछ ऐसा होता है।
वो अलग हो गया। उसको
नहीं, गोवर्धन में नहीं, सेम डे।
नहीं नहीं, आप जो बोल रहे ना,
जी
होलिका
जी।
दहन तो आप अंदर नहीं कर रहे हैं।
नहीं, दहन तो नहीं कर रहा, राइट।
बस खत्म,
ओके,
उसमें कोई
ठीक है।
लेना नहीं, वो तो लेके आना जरूरी है।
ठीक
अग्नि
है।
को भी लेके आते हैं और कुछ अन्न को वहाँ पे, कई लोग आलू को वहाँ पे बोलो, या जो शकरकंद जो होता है उसको बोलो, वहाँ पे कई चीजों को, ये चने की दाल को वहाँ पे गर्म करके उसको लेके आके घर में खाते हैं,
हाँ,
क्योंकि
करेक्ट करेक्ट
हमारे
करेक्ट।
क्लाइमेट जो है ना, एक इसके पीछे क्लाइमेट का भी है। हमारी जो संस्कृति है ना, वो मेंटली और फिजिकली फिट रखने के लिए मानसिक तैयारी करने की
जी।
ये विधि है।
यस यस,
इससे
ठीक
क्या
है।
होता है कि गर्मी चालू हो जाती है, तो आपके पेट के अंदर जो ठंडी, बाहर के मौसम की ठंडी से आप गर्मी की तरफ जा रहे हैं, और आप गर्म चीज वहां से जो गर्मी बढ़ रही है, उस गर्म चीज को वापस से आप स्टमक में भी बढ़ा रहे हैं और घर के अंदर भी गर्मी बढ़ा रहे हैं। तो आपको बाहर की गर्मी का ज्यादा आपको प्रकोप महसूस नहीं होगा।
जी जी,
उसके रीजन
ठीक
से
है।
यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है।
हाँ, हम गेहूं की बालियां डालते हैं उसमें सर, गेहूं की जो बाली आती है उसमें दाने तोड़ तोड़ के परिक्रमा में डालते हैं।
बस सभी
ओके
लोग
सर।
कुछ ना कुछ अलग अलग चीजें डालते हैं वहाँ
जी,
पे।
ओके सर, थैंक यू, गॉट इट।
मैं
और
बोलूं?
हाँ भाई,
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि होली जलती हुई में वो डालना है या उससे पहले जो पूजा करते हैं उस टाइम पे डालना है?
नहीं, जलती हुई डालना है।
जलती हुई में डालना है।
पहले जब डालते हो तो उसके लिए सब हमने वो पूजा विधि के हिसाब से करके डाल दिया। ये आप संकल्प लेके कर रहे हैं।
हम्म।
और अग्नि जो है ना, एक ऐसी अग्नि ही और प्रकाश, ये दो चीज ही है। जब तक हमारे शरीर में है वो चीज और दुनिया में है, तब तक सब चलायमान है।
हम्म। और दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि जैसे घर में 3 मेंबर है तो वो तीनों अलग अलग कर सकते हैं, नहीं एक ही करेगा?
जो मुख्य है, मुखिया, वो करेगा तो सबसे ज्यादा फायदा होगा, और बाकी
नहीं,
लोग कर
जैसे
रहे हैं।
आपने आपने अलग अलग रेमेडी बताई, तो एक वो कर दे एक वो कर दे, ऐसे
मैं
हो
समझ
सकता है
गया,
क्या?
ऐसा सोचते लोग, मेरे को मालूम है। ऐसा भी
अच्छा
करते कई लोग।
अच्छा।
चार चार रेमेडी 4 लोग घर पे कर लेंगे, लेकिन जो मुखिया का
बढ़िया
जो
दिमाग।
रेमेडी होगा, मुखिया का
वही
जो रेमेडी
लगेगा,
होगा,
बढ़िया दिमाग।
वही
हाँ,
लगेगा, ठीक है, ठीक। बराबर, थैंक
उसका
यू सर।
पहला पावर चलेगा, बाकी सब लोगों का उतना असर नहीं रहेगा।
ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा सवाल किया।
अमेजिंग सर, अच्छा ज्ञान बांटा सर आज।
विनायक
बहुत
सर।
बहुत धन्यवाद।
Yes.
नमस्ते सबको। मैं बोल के निकलता हूँ, मैं ऑफिस में ही बैठा हूँ, घर पे निकलना है मेरे को।
थैंक
ठीक
धन्यवाद
यू
सर,
देवी
सर,
चंद जी,
बहुत
थैंक
बहुत
यू।
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद सर
सर
आपको,
का
माय
जुड़ने।
ग्रेटिट्यूड सर।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर।
और सर आपको हैप्पी
होली
होली।
की शुभकामना।
यस सर, हैप्पी होली आपको।
सर हैप्पी होली सर, हैप्पी होली टू ऑल। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
हैप्पी
Yes.
होली।
So our next speaker is Shri Satyanarayan ji. Sir, are you there? You have to unmute.
Pranams to you, sir. Pranams to everyone. Happy
Pranam, sir.
Holi.
Pranam.
Pranams.
Happy Holi, sir.
Salam,
Happy
sir.
Holi.
Happy Holi,
Happy
sir.
Holi. See, today I am going to, I don't know Hindi or Sanskritam. Okay, please bear with me. I know only English. That
No,
too
English
little
is
bit.
better, sir. We want English only.
Okay. You see, today I am going to give you two remedies which is practiced in Tamil Nadu. Okay. I don't know
Yes.
whether these remedies are practiced in North India or in other part of India. I don't know. But these remedies are practiced in Tamil Nadu. Okay. For solar eclipse and for lunar eclipse. This 14th March, there is one eclipse. No, it is a lunar eclipse. Okay. These two eclipse in Tamil Nadu in olden days in palm leaf, they used to write one mantra. Those who are having those who are afflicted, those rasis afflicted by the eclipses, they will keep the palm leaf in the pocket or in the dress. They will put a hook and put it here or somewhere else. Okay. After the eclipse is over, they will take bath and they will take betel leaf, betel nut, banana, coconut, and that palm leaf, and they will go to the temple and give it to the priest, Brahmin priest, and with a dakshana. Okay, so that all the eclipses, the effect of the evil effect of the eclipses for those rasis will get nullified. Okay. Nowadays, palm leaf, nobody knows how to write. Wait. Nobody knows how to write it in the palm leaf. So they used to print it in the paper. They used to print it in the paper or card, and you can keep it in your pocket or somewhere else. And after the grahana is over, you have to take bath and take this paper with betel leaf, betel nut, banana, coconut, and with dakshana. Go to any temple, either Vishnu temple, Shiva temple, Parvati temple, any temple. Give it to a Brahmin priest with a proper dakshana, so that all the effects of the bad effects of the eclipse enjoyed by the native will be destroyed. Okay. You see, Mr. Vinayak, but he knows Sanskritam and Hindi, so that he can read it. This is for Chandragrahan. Okay. He can read the wordings or shloka in a better manner. If you don't know Sanskritam or Hindi, you can just keep this yandra in your pocket. That is enough, more than enough. You need not chant any mantra. If you know Sanskritam or Hindi, your Uchcharipu means pronunciation should be good. For the Sanskritam mantra to get valid, the pronunciation should be good. Okay? Else you can simply keep the yandra and do this remedy. That's all.
I will post these mantra in the chat section also, so everybody can download it. Okay, so they can also write it on paper.
Okay. This is the one remedy. Next, this is for Chandra Grahana. This is for Surya Grahana. Okay, it is written in Tamil, but what is written in Hindi, I don't know. Okay, what it is
so it's written in the Sanskrit, not in the Hindi.
Sanskrit. Okay, it is like this. It is in Tamil Nadu. It is available in various shops. Some they will be dealing with some puja material. No, if you don't want Tamil, you can write it in Hindi or even in English. If you know, you can write it in English and keep it. Okay, it is like this. Next remedy is first one is over. Can I tell next thing, sir, or you any doubts in this remedy?
Yeah, you can start with the second one.
Second one. I read in a book, okay, written by a great sage, okay. Which book I have forgotten? Really, I have forgotten before years. On the when in olden days, in ancient days, when Gurukula system was performed, like in Nalanda University, Dakshashila University, and all, no, they will be having students and the teachers and the they will be doing a rigorous learning. Okay, not just like just coming and going. They will be putting their effort in a rigorous manner. Okay, on the day of Holi, the disciples used to buy a big, they used to put water in a big vessel and with many flowers, not poisonous flowers like hibiscus, jasmine, lotus, like these good flowers, no, without any poison, they will put and keep it in the sun for half an hour or 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. Then they will remove the flowers and they will take the bath. It will rejuvenate their depleted energy and then make them more efficient to learn in the future. It is like this. This remedy has been prescribed by the great saint. I have forgotten the name also, but I have read it in the book. Third remedy is being told by one of my friends. Okay, it is like this. 14th is Grahana, either Surya Grahana or Chandra Grahana, whatever it may be, the Grahana. Okay. On the next day of the Grahana, those who are affected by this Grahana, no, now the Pisces, Virgo will be affected. Okay. It is like this. You have to donate a Nagalinga flower. I don't know what is the name they use in the Hindi. I don't know, Nagalinga Poo, I don't know what it will be. One linga will be there enclosed by the flower will be like this. I don't know the name. Nagalinga flower or poo something, malar or something. That flower they used to donate it to the Shiva temple or keep it in the head of the Shiva and pour water. It will remove all the evil effects of the Grahana. These are all the 3 remedies I want to tell. I have told you. That's all.
Is it same flower?
Now what? This is the flower. This is the flower. I don't know the name of the flower.
It's called
I don't know.
cannonball flower in English.
I don't know the flower in English or Hindi or Sanskritam. I know only in the Tamil.
It's called cannonball flower. Nagapushpalingam.
Yes. Naga Pushpam. Yes, Naga Pushpam. Okay. There will be a linga inside the flower and it will be covered by the hood of a Naga. It will be like this. Okay. This is the remedy. All the 3 remedies are very effective. I feel so. Thank you. Any doubts?
Anybody have any doubts?
Sir, can you please repeat the last remedy of cannonball flower once again?
You see, you take 14th is the eclipse. Okay. After the eclipse is over, you will take bath everything. On 15th or 16th, on subsequent days, no, within a week, probably, I don't know how many days gap and all. What I heard, I am telling you. Next day or next day, subsequent days, you go to a Shiva temple and donate this Nagalinga push. Else, there are many Shiva, even near my house, there is a temple, there will be a separate linga. You can pour water, you can do puja by yourself. You can place this Nagalinga flower on the top of Shivalinga and pour water so that it will wipe all your evil doshas of eclipses, solar eclipse or lunar eclipse. For both these, the remedy is same. Okay. Any doubts?
Any other doubts? Okay, sir. I think no doubts.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing this very easy remedy. Okay.
Thank you.
And I also shared more shlokas in the chat section, so you all can download. Okay, you can take printout of this, or else you can also write down at least the Sanskrit shloka by hand.
So I also have one question.
Yes.
So I also have one question.
Yeah, Mandeep ji, you can ask.
See, Vinayak sir, that we होलिका दहन करते हैं, right? हर जगह करते हैं इंडिया में, लेकिन जब हम अब्रॉड में है तो हम होलिका दहन नहीं करते हैं, तो उसके लिए क्या करें? क्योंकि आपको मालूम है अब्रॉड में ये अलाउड नहीं है।
तो यू कैन, आप जो दूसरे रेमेडीज करिए ना, इसमें तो साथ में और भी रेमेडीज बताए हुए हैं उन्होंने, और अभी जो रेमेडी इन्होंने शेयर किया है, इसके लिए तो होलिका दहन की नहीं है।
ये मैं थोड़ी सी कंफ्यूज हो गई थी, इसलिए मैं आपसे पूछ रही थी कि अभी क्या करें। यहाँ तो मुझे दोबारा से इसको ना हिंदी में वो बता दीजिए।
सर मैं कुछ पूछूं?
हाँ, एक सेकंड। मनदीप जी, ये वीडियो ना ऑलरेडी यूट्यूब पे लाइव है, ठीक है? तो एक बार आप इसको दोबारा आप देख लेना, ठीक है?
ठीक है, देख
तो जो
लेंगे,
भी रेमेडीज बताई गई है ना, तो उसमें
हाँ जी।
होलिका दहन के साथ उसके दूसरे रेमेडीज भी बताए गए हैं, तो ये एक ऑल्टरनेट
ठीक है।
आप पिक कर सकते हैं।
ओके,
ठीक है,
अगर हम होलिका दहन वाला नहीं भी करते हैं तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, हम वो कर सकते हैं, राइट?
ऑल्टरनेट करिए, हाँ ठीक है।
सर मैं क्वेश्चन पूछूं?
यस
थैंक यू सर।
सर ये जो नाग पुष्प या शिव पुष्प जो है, वो ग्रहण का जो उपाय है, वो कोई भी ग्रहण में कर सकता है ना, कि खाली होली या?
Okay, Satyanarayण ji, so Abhishek ji is asking that Naga Pushpam remedy. Okay, so can we do that for every eclipse, or especially for this upcoming eclipse only?
No, every eclipse, sir. Every eclipse. Any eclipse. But whether you see or whether this sometimes the eclipse are visible in India, in your territory, it may be visible, may not be visible. If you feel, you can do. That's all. No problem. No side effects. Okay, only
visible,
good
no
effects will be
visible.
there.
Yes, visible, non-visible, partial, full eclipse, for every eclipse.
Annular eclipse, any eclipse you can do. Okay, there won't be any side effects. Okay, that's all.
Correct, sir.
सर ये फ्लावर को नॉर्थ इंडिया में कहाँ मिलेगा और कैसे, क्या बोलेंगे इसको?
अब वो सर कैसे बता पाएंगे उसको?
नहीं सर, आप बता दीजिए।
आप जहाँ रहते हैं वहां पता करिए, वहां मिलेगा ना, नर्सरी में पता करिए, फूल वाले को शॉप पे जाइए, ढूंढिए, मिलेगा। ठीक है।
Else one thing, you see, Manasika puja is good. You think that you are keeping this Nagalinga flower in the top of linga and pour water, that's all. You see, he likes Manasika puja, no? Do it like this. Everybody cannot get this Nagalinga pushpa, okay, this poo or this flower. Okay, those who can say, else simply pour water. I don't know what to do.
Sir, where do you get Nagalinga pushpa?
It is available in Tamil Nadu, but I don't know whether it is available in North India or any other territory. I have not traveled extensively. It is available in South India.
सर गूगल पे नाम डालेंगे तो उसके वेरियस नेम्स निकल आएंगे, so we can find out the different names, substitute for
It's
that.
available
If you put one
nowadays
flower's name.
very much on both the sides of the roads. You know, you find them in North India also, especially this season. This flower is very much available.
Where we can get it? Where?
You walk on the road, you will see any side of the road, like, you know, it's close to my house. There are so many trees of this flower.
Nagalinga.
Yeah.
It will be having some it is available. It is, I don't know why it is not available in North. Okay, it is available, freely available in South India. Or I don't know about South India, but in Tamil Nadu.
Available.
Oh, good.
Even in North India, it is available. In fact, in Mumbai also, it was available.
No, where you have to go to the flower shop.
I'm in South Delhi. It is close to my house. There are a number of trees there.
मैडम नाम कुछ अलग होगा उसका वहां पर?
नहीं, but you can see the flower.
इसको हिंदी में
wait, I will show you. I will show
नागेश्वर
the
कहते हैं।
I will 1 minute. I will show the flower, sir. 1 minute.
अरे जो भी दिल्ली में हो ना, वहां पर फूल मंडी चले जाएं, जो गाजियाबाद के आगे पड़ता है। क्या नाम है उसका? गाजीपुर, वहां चले जाइए, बहुत बड़ी फूल मंडी है, वहां मिल जाएगा। इसको शायद नाग चंपा भी बोलते हैं शायद ना।
नागेश्वर, हाँ जी, नागेश्वर।
नागेश्वर तो मिल जाएगा।
नाग चंपा इज डिफरेंट।
हाँ, वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, फोटो आप दिखा देंगे, मिल जाएगा। पूरा मंडी है, ठीक है, आराम से मिलता है, जाके ढूंढना पड़ेगा बस आपको, है ना।
ये तो सड़क में गिरे रहते हैं।
This is the one. This is the
Nagalinga
one.
flower, you call it Nagalinga flower.
Nagalinga flower in the south.
And
So
in
उसको south
north,
में ऐसा बोलते हैं.
what do you
North
call
में
in
कुछ
north?
और. अब
I will
north
send
में
you. I will send
idea
you
तो
the. I will send you the pictures, various pictures of that flower. Now itself, I will send you, sir.
Yes, I will post that in the comment
I don't
section.
know. I don't know the Hindi version, Hindi name for that flower.
ठीक है.
नमस्कार सर.
नमस्कार.
सर इक्लिप्स का हिंदी में क्या मतलब है?
ग्रहण.
अच्छा ग्रहण इन्होंने जो बोला है वो ग्रहण में करना है या ग्रहण के बाद करना है?
हाँ नहीं, ग्रहण में करना है, जब ग्रहण का ड्यूरेशन होगा तब.
ठीक है, थैंक
यू जी. ठीक है सर.
One minute.
Okay sir, thank you
Sorry,
for
sir.
sharing.
I'll post it.
Thank you, sir.
I'll post it now, sir. Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, you can.
So this Nagalinga has to be done the next day, I heard, sir, not on the day, right? It's the next day after the eclipse.
Yes.
After the eclipse.
Yes,
After the
Yes,
eclipse.
yes,
after
yes.
the eclipse,
After
next day.
the eclipse is over, next day you can do.
Thank you.
Next day or subsequent days.
Thank you.
Sir, it is mentioned Nageshwar flower in the
Many
Wikipedia.
of the temples will be closed during the eclipse. Okay. Some even Tirupati, if the eclipse is visible in India, even Tirupati temple they used to close at the time of the eclipse. I have sent you, sir, the picture.
Okay sir, I will download and post it in the comment section.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you sir. Thank you once again for this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much.
Okay, so पूनम जी,
आपको
can I
होली की बहुत बहुत
take the session
शुभकामनाएं.
now? हाँ, सभी को होली की शुभकामनाएं और सत्यनारायण सर, हैप्पी होली टू यू ऑल्सो.
Happy Holi, sir. Happy Holi, sir.